Hello, hello. Okay. Before we start, get ready first. What's up, everyone? How's it going? What's up, Big Boss? What's up, Exmuto and Modsan? How's it going? Okay. Before. It's been a while. Hey, what's up, Dicken? I'm not gonna say your full name. The frick. Anyways, we're now back to the letter. It's been how long did the last time I applied this? I forgot. Give me a sec. Let me go check. Where's the letter? It's been 3 months since the last time I played this, and well, I completely forgot what happened. No, I did not forgot, but I kind of just skipped the whole thing. I picked what you need to pick in a butterfly effect story. One eternity later, yeah. So now we're back. Before that, is my audio volume good? Or is it... Oh shit, I forgot. I remember I need to check that to make my chat really faster. I fucking forgot that. Let me go check. Hold on. Okay, is my audio sucks? I don't know why, but it feels like it sucks on my end. Tell me if it is so I can adjust before we start. Is my audio okay-ish or not? Do let me know so I could change it while we're here. Just call me Ken. Sup, Ken? How's it going? I'm eating nerds right now. Not the people, okay? The candy. Game's a little louder than your voice. Okay. How about now? Is it more louder than mine? We'll start when the audio was Gucci. But candy is so... I'm eating nerds right now, the strawberry and grapes one. Tastes really good. What do you mean hinge? Wow, hinge naman. Haha. What do you mean hinge? Hingi! Oh my god. Bruh. Sorry, I was like, anong hinge? Hingi pala ang puta. I swear. Yeah, I know. I read it as like hinge. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Now that we're here, I'm sorry if you guys gonna hear me munching. It's because of the nerds. Okay? I need my sugar rush at the moment until I fucking got a sugar crush down. Oh no. Okay. Ugh. We're now still... I read that as hinge, okay? I didn't hinge. I was like, what the fuck is hinge? Oh, we're not supposed to be here. Hold on. I'm a load. Okay. So we're back here. So to give you guys AKIRA'S first ASMR sermon. Oh no. You guys can hear me chewing this? Damn, great job. Oh my god, it's so sour. So, recap of this. Sorry. The recap of this. Um, Isabella, which is this girl. Um, she is a Filipino. She works as a real estate agent somewhere in probably in UK. Uh, I think it was in UK. I'm not really sure. However, it's in UK, and he, she, how do you say this? She selling. Okay, she's, well, technically she's not selling the company that she's working on. They're selling this huge ass mansion. They call it the Armageddon 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 mansion. With filled with rumors about ghosts getting killed, so on and so forth. She sold this from these two. I don't know if you guys can see, but these two, they are really rich. They sold it, and then this girl see a letter in an attic. The letter says, give this to 5 people, and it literally says, help me, help me, help me, repeatedly. So now she thinks that maybe it's a prank. You know those chain messages when, oh, send this to 5 people or else you're gonna do. You get the drill. Now, when she was in the attic, uh, oh my god, I don't know why I'm making up noises. So, while she's in the attic, you see this ghost bitch. I'm calling her ghost bitch, and got scared. She fell down to the hall, and she fell down on the stairs because she was running to the ghost bitch. His her how do you call it? Her coworker saw her, and then so on and so forth. Now she's meeting up her friends, her 5 years friends. They met in the, how do you say this, in a what do you call this, theater, because they were watching her friends in, I'm not saying indie film, but it is indie film. And yeah, they were talking about the ghost, and now we're back here.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Absolutely sure.
My god, ang lakas nung boses nila. Okay, I'm gonna lower down because I'm fucking getting shocked. Okay. Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. In his own movie premiere? Okay. Now, the film just serving as a background noises while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We all what? We'd all get kicked out for sure. Sorry. Though with how loud Ash voice is, we probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we did something that offended her. Basically, in this part, they were talking, and this Isabella girl, the one with the pink hair, has a crush on this Ash, because she looks like a female version of Ada Wong from Resident Evil. So she got crush on Ash, but Ash has a crush on Isabella, or Isabel, yeah. Now they met up, and she got jealous over us. I was like, oh, it's all about us.
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
Uh-huh.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
Isabella? Yeah, her name is Isabella. Not Isabel, I'm very sorry. Okay. But didn't he say he doesn't believe in this thing? Why is he in this conversation again? Oh, more recap again. This Ash is like a detective. Usually detective doesn't believe in this. Because again, if you wanna deal with something supernatural, you gotta deal with something. No. Ash has a crush on Isabella. He got a crush on us. On Isabella, sorry.
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Bro.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
True.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
True. Oh, hold on. I'm eating noodles. I think I fell one of the nerds. Oh my god. I fell one of the nerds. Anyway. Okay. Oh, the house did change hands over the years. From one distant relative to a relative of the Ermagirds to another. None of them bothers to live in though, and it remains that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. I thought you called the other girl as Isabel. I call her Becca because her name was Rebecca. Anyway. Why didn't I think
I
of
didn't
that?
peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Shut the fuck up, Ash. Oh my god. There are few times in my life where I wish my glower can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
Very true.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her
Huh?
name.
What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. Can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one. But talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Do you care now, huh, Ash? Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me refresh the chat and we go. Ash might be right too. However, what Zach suggests is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They only give me this suggestion to put mine at ease. But it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me
So,
out.
what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to pick the one with us meeting the priest. Because I understand what Ash is saying. It will probably help us mentally. But again, if supernatural, you're gonna deal with something supernatural too as well. And maybe we could probably go back and talk to the professor if we could, but and didn't most of the Filipinos are how do you say this, are familiar with this more than this? Because I won't be talking about, you know, Filipinos being super fond with seeing a therapist or shit like that, but I'm going with this because this is more fun, and if you're gonna deal with something supernatural, deal with it with something supernatural. Okay, so we're meeting the priest.
I'll think about it. But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
Okay.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around.
True.
I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. Yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
Ang lakas ng boses nila. My God. Okay.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Okay.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
Let me lower down volume because I feel like you guys can hear. She is ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. And the movie is done. Okay. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hours, the streets are still bustling, full of people, those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in this sea of familiar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for me to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxburn. I was afraid too at one point, back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. But now, with familiar places walking with me, it feels like a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelancer's job to take care of before the day ends, and Ash, who knows? He never tells. Sometimes he just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. Sorry. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the lack back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Speed book. Sorry. He sounded like Lucio from Overwatch.
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
I hate that. I don't know.
Huh?
Megatron. Help me. Taskite. A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning, my chest tightening, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edge of my vision blurs. In a distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Taskite. Bleeding even as I Bleeding. I cannot read. Fucking ass. Bleeding even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hand over my ears. I cannot read. Oh no. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out. Taskete kudasai.
No, not me.
Taskete kudasai. Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
Oh, nice. At her voice, the whole world suddenly snapped into places, the murmurs gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, yeah. Just... okay.
Girl.
Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
Then why are you mad, diba? Okay. I follow her without a complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There's only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show, try not to think of tiny pinprick of fear crawling at the pit of my
See you guys some other time.
My god, I cannot read.
Yeah, see ya!
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off on our own ways. I don't know what I saw, I don't know what I heard, I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back that normalcy in my life, then so be it. Okay, 12:20, the darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without a warning, I'm falling. Bro, what is your room? The freaking underwear. Cup noodles. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I might eat unhealthy food, but I cannot stand just eating 3. Even more. Oh, this is cute. What is this? This is Rebecca. Probably this is her parents. Oh, Yang. Okay. For instance, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Okay. Both my back and shoulder ache after I've fallen asleep, all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, then the nest of pillow I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the fire. I haven't even got a single dream since coming to Luxburn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not that crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulder and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. Relatable. In the heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep! Towel? Where's my towel?
My god. Wait, give me a sec. I'm munching on nerds. Admittedly, it's weekend as hold on. Oh my god, it's so sour. Itla. Bruh, this nerd grape is so fucking soury. I can't even breathe. Anyways, let's get back. Admittedly, it's a weekend, and as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. Sorry. And right after what happened, oh lord, 1 box of donut as a peace offering won't be enough to the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out of my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Ah, jeez. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore in it favor of answering the call. The caller ID reads Mama. Move.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Are they? Usually it's around noontime here. I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone, I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Bro, your mother got some nice ass accent. And you're Filipino. Oh my god. There's a tired lit in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is to not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that ever happened. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Kuya means older brother, Aniki. Again, I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family on her own, and well, Ate Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having run herself knee-deep in debt. Ate means One-chan. Okay.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
And they're okay.
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
Okay. It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa... Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Wait. I'm munching. I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be so easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths, and settling Papa's bills all rests on my shoulder. Although Mama makes a little accepting sewing and laundry job in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of the day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can even expect help from our own government because of the health insurance there barely covers anything. That's fucking true. Imagine the fucking health insurance had so many money, yet they can even give you free things, and that's health insurance, huh? Dang.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. Like, no. I tried to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors.
Uh-huh.
But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Yeah, that you're getting haunted by. Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You told me not to lie, yet look at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But
I what, huh? Give me a sec.
I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Kailan ka uuwi? When are you coming home? That's the translation. EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I still can give them a straight one. I smile, though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weight her down with unnecessary concern.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to get something. Okay.
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end, the sounds of gates opening, the voice of a child. EJ talking excitedly about his day at school, tapping of the feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my head. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood's kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? Sorry. What is wrong with my speaking, bro? I can't even speak. I miss them.
It's
so
okay,
much.
Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
Alright.
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
Nice.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half through it, and empty promises hanging in the air. I'm sorry if I'm munching. I'm eating nerd. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Let's go! Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Mama.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get
Okay.
yourself here, all right? I'll tell you everything then.
Okay. There's there's the tail din of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't any way comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily how do you pronounce that? Hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I don't know what's happening. My reading sucks at the moment. I make it to our office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely whatever the word is, and out of breath. A feat, if I take into account my usual time travel. Routine clamor, common to Briar Realty Corporation's Luxborn's office, greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Paper rustling, telephones ringing oh my god. Sporadic interval. Agents talking at I'm very sorry. I don't know why my English sucks right now, but it is. At varying volume, stuff moving about.
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees?
I'm very sorry. Better treat your viewers' food when you sell the house. Very
What the
true.
actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Our boss' words turns muffled as someone else closes the door to his office. Likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past week, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I heard they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload have been shifted to all available staff, so as to not lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I have more to send to my family back home. Although the rumors of the branch closure circulating because of this indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork in my hand without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. A purchase and a sale agreement. This means someone fucking bought the mansion. Rose simply gestured her thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge when I tilt my head in question. There, sitting on a sofa looking completely out of place in a humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Something bubbles up in my throat. The present in the room, the present in the office can only mean one
They're
thing.
buying it? We got a deal?
Yeah. She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants this sale to happen as much as I do, and now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed yet. Document needs to be signed still, but the elation is there, along with the foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
Sana all, mayaman.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're buying
They're
it.
paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible. I
Dang.
think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even with that urban legend?
Rose, I thought you want money to send your... Oh my god. Rose, I mean Isabel, sorry. Isabel, sorry. Rose nods.
Oh, I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose.
Okay.
I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to spend money on? True. I'd haggle it down to the lowest possible price if I were in their place. Especially with the story attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agent who are going to receive the hefty commission after all, nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and unspoken. Someone is coughing. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Cat was coughing. And unspoken in this instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left. Who the fuck is coughing? Oi. Second. Okay. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office relief. Mom Hannah calls me over the moment she noticed my presence at the lounge door. She welcomes me with a bright smile, her movements more open that what one could typically... What is wrong with my English, bruh? What one would typically expect from a passing client to have.
Oh, Isabel! How are you feeling? You looked awfully dreadful yesterday.
Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I appreciate your concern.
I really under... Okay, calm down. I really don't understand why they can't my name right. They can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Oh no. Ma'am Hannah skims through each of them with scrutinizing eyes, checking every page for any inconsistency and errors. Despite the unassuming impression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to do, what to look for, and the process contracts like this undergoes. It is surprising, to be quite honest. I haven't pegged her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet here she is. She shows some of it to her husband, and he responds with the same passive interest, as if he's more than happy to leave everything to her. I can't tell if it's purely because he believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about what they're buying, or he simply finds paperwork tedious. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hand together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I release a breath we've been holding. Both of us more than happy to return the
That
gesture.
settles it then?
Are you really sure about this property,
My
ma'am?
God, Isabella.
We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something not haunted, perhaps? Okay. Rose shoots me with a warning glance that clearly says, don't make a scene, we're almost there.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope.
Yep.
We still have a housewarming party to plan after all.
You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handled it ourselves? A personal touch of sorts. It is our housewarming party and our new home.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and before we forget...
She discreetly folds something in both of our hands and winked, a finger raised to her lips, demanding our sign.
I know both of you worked hard on getting us this
Ooh-wee.
beautiful mansion. Did I mention we reward our people generously?
Sana all.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Sarap, Isabella, accept it.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
She smiles sweetly like this is simple, the most normal thing to do in the
Oh,
world.
before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plans as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house.
Dying? That's foreshadowing, ma'am.
You can do that, yes? Here's her contact. Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Okay. That's just like that, transaction over and done with. My mom still... My mom. My mind's still reeling over after they left. Other agent would kill to have clients like that. A part of me feels lucky about the fact, no lengthy negotiation, no sudden change of mind, just talk, signature, a few handshake here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to two innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Oh my god. Big enough to pay for all four of my younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from the instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the market as well as once the deal has been closed. Much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something is there, and we give it to the good couples despite that. Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. At least I have a good news to tell them the next time I call home. A little lie I told my mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something.
True.
So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is understatement, Rose.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too, aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
Wait, hold on. Eating. She's sling an arm over my shoulder and leans in closer to my ears as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
You're Filipino, Isabella.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food. Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you?
Yeah, it is.
Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
Rose, you got the same money as I do. Why don't you throw it to me?
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
Oh my god. Let me stop eating and drink. Okay. She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few
Today?
seconds.
Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of the BRC's top agent, no matter how modest she appears. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually. I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a darkened stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet-to-be-filled dreams and ambition, she was a term or two away from nursing degree. Out of courtesy, she never passed on a matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fun started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives, of goals we both let us pass because of the circumstances we're in. Relatable.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned.
Reassigned?
Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows?
That's... Wait lang. That's sus.
Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
Wait, hold on, give me a sec. Alright. What the frick? Okay, hold on. Okay, never mind. She throws me a wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. A lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the shot of the fellow agent also heading out for the much-needed break. What? Ordinarily, there's no need for me to get out, but oversleeping didn't allow me to the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considered taking an instant noodle cup from the pantry, packing your lunch. Time to make good on the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too. Okay. Give me a sec. I am... shit. You know, I have to get my cat out of the fucking way. Okay. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come, sorry. I don't know why. Maybe it's my first time since last week's stream, but my English sucks ass. I just don't know why. Ash, on the other hand, couldn't be reached. All of my calls went through straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, he's lost. We have agreed to meet at the nearby cafe. The same one I frequent with Becca. Huh? Becca because it's cheap and they gave away free bread around closing time. What? I don't know how do you say this? Quaint? A little old-fashioned, though looks a bit wee bit out of the place amid the city's tall building, but we all love it all the same. Much like its facade, the interior carries an antiquate charms to it. Oh gosh. That's kind of cute. Thanks. Thanks for telling me that, Max. Vintage art pieces in a row of shelves boosting an intensive collection of books cover the wall. Couldn't be nice to hang out here for hours on end, but even on weekend, the place is still packed with people. Thankfully, Becca and Zach have already found a seat and are engaging in some casual chatter when I arrive. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They never been particularly close. Sure, they talk when they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of differing interests. That or Zach simply is afraid of Becca. It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her.
Zach! Becca!
Oh.
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
A waitress come by to take our order. Oh, order, what the fuck? I need to refresh the chat as I talk. Okay. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving on their special vegetarian starvie. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausage, or potato in it. But today's a good day. Great, even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of us.
Even the person jotting down on our order looks surprised at today's meal choice. She writes it nevertheless and leaves without a comment. Becca furrows her eyebrow, her mouth halfway open, ready to lose what's likely a string of reprimands. Reprimands? Yeah.
Don't worry. It's my treat.
Oh shit. The glare she sends my way reminds me of the one I received from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Naturally, I never did that again after she made me apologize the next day. But Becca's far from being my mom. A small, sheepish grin is enough to turn that fawn into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of the funny story from Zach, putting the rest of the conversation on hold as we are each serve our order. It isn't anything fancy. Dang! A pan roasted sea bass with a citrus dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potato on the side, or at least that's what the daily special boards say. I never did pay attention to any of it whenever I come here, since the prices whatever written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh good. I'm so hungry I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey! Not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Becca.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
What the fuck? Expectant grind breaks out of my face, except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Becca only raises an eyebrow at me while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another name joke Ash made. And desperately searching for for someone to explain it. Oh, bummer. Should I? Maybe I should replace it. This is
Okay,
over.
let me do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
As the news sinks in, the expression goes from sheer bewilderment to utter surprise. That's more like
You
it.
heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free from my instant noodle binge.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which house is this? In Anslem Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
Bro, ang lakas ng ano. Oh, let me lower it down. Why is it so loud? Is it loud? Bruh, can't even hear.
The one and only. Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's...
She lets a hum. Although she's nodding, she gives the impression of someone who has heard something unbelievable and is still forcing her brain to absorb it. Did she think we couldn't be able to sell it? Some faith in me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
The words stumbled out of my mouth before I could stop them. I've been trying to... Then I'm dying again. Okay. Hold on. I've been trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, and judging from the look on their face, it seems they are too. Hold on, I'm dying. Anyways, me and my stupid
I'm
mouth.
sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you.
Uh-huh.
But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
Because they fucking rich. What can you say? If I was them, I wouldn't be buying this fucking... Wait, no, give me a sec. Look at that. Oh my god, my fucking phone fell. Oh no. Okay.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but... Look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something.
Why are you so surprised?
What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressured me into it more like. But I'm not going to tell Becca about that. Knowing her, she'd only worry.
And she already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently. It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
Money.
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house. If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle.
That's true. But at the same time, you just need to be more careful, I guess.
Oh, well, there's you.
What do you mean by that?
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
I began to gather the plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escaped my mouth with the way, oh my god, with the way Zach's expression quickly changed to disappointment. Becca-san interrupted me just as I'm about to pull her plate closer to me.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
So I'm guessing the sickness is something cancer, because she did say that it was 5 years ago. So with that kind of sickness, it's growing, and I'm pretty sure it's cancer. What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that? My throat made a sound. I allow myself to smile, genuine and uninhibited. It's strange talking about this with other people, even those who have known you long enough. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, a playful job there. Hold on. I'm dying again. Okay, I'm back. A laugh here, a playful job there, but most of it is spent on the catching up and telling stories about whatever's keeping us busy these days. Something we couldn't afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. There's something in the sea bass we ate. Zach, though, appeared less energetic. While he's far from being the life of party, he's definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from a few inputs, he's been silent the entire time. Oh no, hope you survived too. If Becca notices...
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Oh no.
Huh? What? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
What happened?
Is it about the reviews this morning?
Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm eating. Oh no. Said I'm eating. Why is my subtitle says oo gamitin? What the frick? Anyways, a pain expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man's looks is enough for an answer for her. I look between the two of them. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Becca glances at Zach, her motion unsure eyes asking for his consent on the matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it always have been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Better too, to some extent, although with her, explosion of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answered with a shift of his shoulder, gesturing for her to go on with a tilt of his head.
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca!
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Bowhead. Yeah. From how her tone rises his anger, it seems like she's the one slighted and not Zack. A snicker escaped me, which I promptly stomped down as soon as she sent me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say. If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something. If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
Yeah. It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
My god. My palms strike the table, sending the tableware on the top clicking against each other. I didn't even notice when I rose from my seat. But here I am, chest heaving, looking down at him in the same manner that a teacher would at any unruly student. Becca's probably proud. I didn't mean to yell, but there's some things people like Zack aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. He, of all the people, should know.
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
Oh my god. Becca, I hate you. Wait, hold on. Why is so much biting? Oh my god. An amused gleam in her eyes when I turned to her. What does you find so entertaining here? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I haven't read what those people wrote about his work, but a few scratching words shouldn't be enough to encourage someone. I should know. After all, I'm...
Failing means you're playing, Zack. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost into my tongue as a flush of embarrassing gloom across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Cute.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all, only a poor imitation of puppy dog eyes, if you can call this one.
Promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. What's night ain't for another week?
That's the answer I need from here. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment in knowing another person you know won't take the same path you've walked. It's not like it's over for me though. I still have time. Could still come back, do my own thing, do what I really want to do. Surely once... Hold on. Okay. Surely once Papa recovers, once I'm done with everything, inside my bag my phone buzzed unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Lol? Lull? The screen shows Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
She states as if it's already explains everything. Then, out of the blue, she launches a long rant about how awful the state of Luxburn streets. All of which she say in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I say quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next object of her frustration. She's similar to Becca in that
I'm stuck in
regard.
horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
When she finally ran out of the things to complain about and stops, what she says next says still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumble plea for me to meet the right interior design in her stead and...
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Yo, what's up, Fujin? How's it going? Classic Rose. She ends the call without even asking for my input. And we're back. The sky is cloudless and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we leave the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in a fickle mood and make them vulnerable to catching something. No wonder we have staff member going AWOL lately, not to mention my boss mercurial moods. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the grips about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxburn remain consistently busy. How many scares have you had? None so far. Smoke's on talking. The hurried tapping of the shoe against the pavement and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowds filled the humid afternoon air. A small reminder of the things we still have to do regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to the brighter reality for me, Zach to meeting with a magazine publishing featuring the luxurious house, and Becca to her lesson plan and books at home. More than once I catch her sneaking longing glance over something displayed on the shop window. Did you want to buy something? Maybe I could get it for her this Christmas. I turned my head at the last shop she checked. A fleeting glimpse, the world still. There we go, the ghost bitch. She looks at me, eyes hollow, gaze piercing and boring into my very soul, like a set of chain to keep my whole body still. There's no shadow or whisper this time, only a plea. Okay, let me, how do you do this? I must screenshot this. Okay. Oh no. I had the screenshot, okay. A hum, a low and an instinct. A compelling beckoning me in intent of dragging me into the void beyond the glass. Okay. I don't dare move. My heart hampers against my rib, each beat, every thump, screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy while I'm on my own breathing strain in the face of her call.
Leave me alone.
You got games on your phone? Her mouth is stretched in a grin, wide and unpleasant, the panic building up in my chest, forcing me to take an intensive step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from the gasping wound on her arms or her nailless finger. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after what I want for Papa.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
That shit creepy. Hold on. I must screenshot it. Okay. Her face contorts and she lets out a wail sharp and utterly unforgiving. Rage. There's only hatred and bitterness, as if there's every notion of turning away from her is an offense in itself. Okay.
Please! I don't want this!
Dang. Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat hoarse from the scream I didn't even notice I'm already coming out of my mouth. The back of my feet catches on the loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolted me out of the haze, blurring my mind. For a little while, my surrounding appears unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. A look of concern on her face and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zack appears beside him with worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against the small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
Okay.
Bella, you okay?
My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The words refuses to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone, and yet the forbidding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground, my weakened limbs relying solely on a relic's muscle memory. Something icy has made its home at the pit of my stomach. I want to throw up anything to get that wrench sensational out.
You are screaming! Zack, call someone!
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good.
You're not.
I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up.
We're home. Oh God. Hold on, my phone fell. Give me a sec. Trying to get my phone. Is my phone fucking fell? Oh no. Can I see? Wait, give me a sec. Oh my God, I cannot read it. Okay, anyway, we're back. I'm very sorry. My phone fucking fell and had to. I'm trying to pick it up with my fucking anyways.
I'll see you later.
Careful! Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zack, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
I attempt a smile to put her at ease, but it slightly comes up as a grimace. Gently, I push her hands off my shoulder. My knees are still trembling, but I can't stand. Leave me. Stay away. The humidity stifling, everyone's stares are unnerving, and Becca and Zack's concern are suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. I break into a run. And there you go. Fucking tired from all this talking, dude. And I have to finish her route before we end. Here, with only the occasional drips of my water in the sink and the whirring of the fan blades to keep me company, it's easy to fall into a cycle of negative thinking. But even with the clutter to keep me company, the room still feels a whole lot bigger than usual. I hug my knees closer as a group passes by outside, loud, so loud. If only there was a way to tone everything out, to keep my head from replaying every image, every sound of her. Her screams, her awkward gait as he reaches for me, her bone-chilling smile, her pleases for enough. You have a drink near you? Oh, I have a drink. I'm just having a hard time getting the phone. That's enough. A shiver passes over me, though it's not from the hair still hanging damp against my back, nor the draft that enters the room from the window I left wide open. The gaze shifts over the letters sitting on the table coffee table. Its edges flutter unconsciously as wind touches it. Funny how an ordinary looking piece of paper can bring this much trouble. The impulse to throw it away or to rip it to pieces is still there. I can easily do that, but after that, what? Will she leave me? What about those people who already seen it? Will they be okay? This uncertainty groans at me. Knowing that she's real and might also go after the people I care about, I just wish someone could listen. Believe me. The abrupt break in the silence near makes me jump out of my skin. Blindly, I fish out of my phone from under the mess of the paper cushion where I've carefully thrown it before taking a shower hours ago. Zach's name flashes bright on the screen. Is he calling after this afternoon? Frankly, it's the last thing I want to discuss, but I did leave the two of them there without saying anything. Knowing Zach, I bet he's worried.
Hey, Zach.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you're not gonna pick up.
Sorry, it took me a while to find my phone.
No worries. You game tomorrow?
I paused. I don't recall making plans with Zach for the weekend.
Did I forget something?
Remember that guy I told you about? Back in the movies? The, priest? For the blessing?
Oh.
Does it ring a bell?
Oh, right. I did say that, but I didn't think he actually go through the trouble, especially after what happened with his film. Sometimes I forgot how kind Zach can be.
Yeah, I remember. Is he fine with it?
My friend doesn't mind. We're lucky he's not busy. So, tomorrow, he'll meet us at the mansion.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry for the trouble, Zach.
Hey, no problem. I'm the one who suggested it to begin with. And, well, this afternoon you did surprise us. Never seen you scream like that. You scared the hell out of Rebecca.
I guess I owe you a lot for this, huh?
Sorry.
Nah, we're cool. You had us worried. But I know you'll tell us about it eventually.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you're doing well. You left all of a sudden and you're not answering any of our calls.
He's trying to get me to talk. Normally I tell him I'm fine, say a few simple reassurance to put their mind at ease. Now nothing's well informed. I can't bring myself to say anything. He seems to have sensed my hesitation because he immediately changed the subject.
Anyway, I gotta go. I left something on the stove before making this call. Just soup. But it'd be embarrassing if I burned soup.
I doubt it. Ashton, on the other hand.
Oh, remind me to tell you about what he did with the pressure cooker next time.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, it overflowed. Really need to get going. Bye, Bella.
He hangs up before I can thank him. The busy tone, though muffled, echoes through the receiver. No one is saying this will work, even I am doubtful it will. But right now I'll take anything to get off this nightmare. Sleep comes easier tonight, and for the first time in a long time I dream of clear skies, of unstraightened laughter, but children playing in the street and a small crumbed dwelling. To the outsider, the sight does not paint a pretty picture. However, this is home to me. And it's Sunday. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy and I still miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Zach's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to Ermengarde's mansion. To think I have to go back again, I'd be lying if I say I'm excited. I don't have to no more. Rose happily gave me paperwork duty when I volunteered. We're on the last phase of the sales too. Well, almost. Papers to assign, documents to finalize, various other legalcy to settle with the current owners and all that still. Never mind that its new owner wants everything done within a week, when the process typically takes more than that. They want it done? Well, we got it done. I really don't understand rich people. But money can do wonders. I won't be surprised if they're able to push the process just a little more, like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm under no obligation to return to the house anymore. Running is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience, I forgot. Conscience means, oh my god. If something happens to those who have been seen the letter, Zach, Ash, Becca, Miss McCulloch, the Wrights, the guilt will follow me to my grave. The mansion looms as we approach. Whispering, welcoming back, shadows calling. I hope this is the last time. They are engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion front garden. But with the familiar company, it's impossible to feel ease at here. No matter who I'm with, the feeling of being watched is there. Likely the place itself aware of its trespasser. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice, or he simply doesn't care, or he already used to it. I could never tell with him. Sometimes he's almost as hard to read as Ash. Almost. Okay. At least Zach doesn't ask for as much as patience as dealing with Ash does, and that says plenty about him. Miracles of miracles. How the two have ended up the best of friends. He waves at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach also brought his friends with him, Father Norman. Somehow I expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
Oh.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing, the occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone.
Okay.
But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father. Thank you.
Just remember that a god who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, shall we? Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
Elect Zach and I walk ahead. I relieve. This way he won't see how tightly I'm clutching the strap on my bag. Father Norman's probably trying to put me at ease, but the worry, the cold, restless, pervading feeling has firmly launched itself in my stomach, making its presence known with every step we take towards the house.
Hey, you okay?
This place gives me the creeps. Or is there something binding them to the house? It's not like that. Maybe it's just scary. I don't really know. It's hard to lie with when Zach gives you that look. It's just there. The kind that implores a silent appeal. I'm not sure if it's he doing it consciously. Another breeze blows and I try not to shiver. Try not to listen to the voice that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Very true. Hold on.
Don't ask for it.
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right. Sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Ridiculous talk, though the temporary reprieve it lent, it's more than welcome. I'm sorry. He offers me a smile in return, the least he could do. And with a slight motion of his head, his gesture for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I rummage for the keys to the mansion. I should have heard the taters jiggle by now, but didn't I put it in my bag last night? Second later, I'm sitting on my heels. One after another, I'm taking out everything from every pocket, every slip. It'll be a pain to put everything back later, but I'm sure it's just under these. Nothing. Oh man, of all the times to
Is something the matter?
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
No use coming up with excuses. Right after we're both taking the time to go this far away from city. With a heavy sigh, I grabbed the 400 to pull myself a string of apologies ready to tip of my tongue.
Careful, Bella!
We've spoken with the current owners.
Oh.
Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
Is that Rose? There's a brief moment of confusion, and then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swinging open pulls me back first into the mansion foyer before I can make sense of what's happening.
Ow, my back.
What the? Isabella?
No time to nurse my bruised back or make up excuses, because the right thing I know, Zach's gently pulling me upright by my arm. Rose looks down at me with a mixture of comprehension and something I couldn't quite place. I say it's a relief, but she's good going, Isabel. Right after you volunteered to work on the papers, and standing behind her.
Ma'am Hannah, Mr. Wright.
Oh, Isabel. We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
Abruptly, he waves his hand at Zach and Father Norman like their presence is a slight against his own.
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer caught in the headlights, unfair Rose, that's putting me on the spot. And it leaves me with no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I'm so sorry, Mama. You said I'd go to help Pilai. I likely will after this, but there's no other way. But, well, this isn't entirely a lie. I mean, I am here to make sure no one disturbs them after they move in. It just so happened that whatever I'm checking for, I'm trying to drive away is of that paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
Mr. Wright shifts his eyes around the careful manner as if he's looking for faults in every crevice of the house. The grin of his face, though, when he returns his attention to me, is similar to my Kuya Jordan has often given me when he was up to something. Usually a scare prank, but that inevitably ended in me crying. What am I saying? I never did forget the way my brother sneered at me then. Part of me thinks that perhaps if I haven't been the object of his mischief in childhood, I wouldn't grown a little braver.
Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice. I'm a very patient man. Now, Why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of the almost identical expression, perhaps even crueler than what I'm used to lie, I told falls apart.
The truth is, I was just thinking we could have the house blessed before move-in day.
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
For luck and protection.
I shrink under his scrutinizing gaze. For a second, I think that he'll start shouting at me. Instead, he laughs. Oh my, why is he laughing? What the fuck was that? Not the mocking, cheering kind, but one wondering if he's hearing things right. I'd say he was amused, but I honestly couldn't understand what was so funny with what I just said. Was it really that weird? Was it a costume here? I wish Becca was here to explain stuff like this.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion, since this place has been empty for years.
Nice.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work. No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the nigger, though.
What the fuck? I hate you, Luke. All of a sudden, there's an awkward silence that even Rose, of all the people, seems too reluctant to break. Although the desire to do it is evident the way her eyes nervously shift to Mr. Right. Meanwhile, Zach's grip on my arms suddenly tightened. He doesn't say anything further, but there's a conflict look on him when I glance up. That's the face he makes only when he desperately wants to give someone a piece of his mind, but chooses not to do so, mostly to avoid confrontation or fanning the flames to an argument. He has always been like this, even among to his own friend. He chooses to take a placating stance despite holding opinion on his own. Yeah, he said a word. Not that I won't say anything. I know Mr. Wright's a client, but you can just say that in front of other people, in front of Zach, no less. If Ashen was here, I know he wouldn't stand for it. Neither do I. But there's a reason why Buddhists back home never touched my younger brother again after I gave them the taste of their own medicine. He might be inches taller than me, but I'm pretty sure I can still land a hit or two. Maybe if only I'm not going to get in trouble with BRC for it. But before any punch could throw on, Mom Hannah cut in.
Lucille Mitchell Wright.
Nice. Her name. His name is Lucille Mitchell, right? Bro, your name is so ugly. Lucille? What are you, a fucking woman?
What?
He seems have done the trick. He immediately shut his mouth, but not before muttering a few unaudible words under his breath. Hold on. Eating. At this, Mom Hannah could only sigh and roll her eyes, more than happy to get back to the topic
I'm
at
sure
hand.
she knows what she's doing, love. She got us the house, remember? Who knows what a little positive vibe can do? It could even give us what we've been eagerly waiting for all these years.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now. Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. Over lunch? I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's two of us working on this.
Rose looks like she's about to murder someone. Probably me. At least she won't have to stay in a haunted property. She's getting the better end of this deal if anyone's going to ask me.
Oh, wonderful. I hope the next time the three of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal, hmm?
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Rosie hands me the key to the house before leaving, mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless threat for throwing her under the bus. A kid? They don't have a kid. I won't say that. I won't. I return it with reassurance smile on my own, even if she's the one who often forgets she's. And just like that, gone just as quickly as they appeared, fleeting from one scene to another, but to the next, and leaving me wondering if this is simply what's typical for the rich and famous. If so, I'd rather stay with my run-down apartment or our little shack back home. Still joy in the smallest thing after all. And with the house this big, okay, I got the may this house be blessed. I got the achievement. With the house this big, it's not surprising when the ceremony takes few hours to finish. The sun's already high at the time we've gone through the last room. I could never say I'm a devoted follower of my own faith, even with Mama and Papa's teaching. But hearing every word Father Norman uttered as we went around the house has put me at ease. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem so scary anymore. Maybe there is an end to this, and perhaps this is the end. Father Norman bid us goodbye upon exiting the mansion ground. He has business in the village nearby, he said. A few minutes gesture to reach out to the member of their parish every once in a while. I think the wife wants a child. She probably does, because they've been married. It reminds me of this distant memory of helping hands and a few kind smile that helps my family pull through when times were rough. And before he
Isabella,
leaves,
a word before I go.
she goes.
Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
That's nice. I bite back the harsh retort before they come out, masking it with a smile as we wave the good breeze off. His word, though meant to comfort, has only left a bitter taste in my mouth. And if they don't believe me, what am I to do? A hand landed briefly on my shoulder, taking me out of my thoughts before they could take a sudden turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ears when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
Sure.
Right now? Where to?
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, give me a sec. I'ma do idol meeting in a bit. Hold on. And I'm back. Okay, I had to take some water too. What are you? Should I take this off or yeah? Let's just go with hang out with Zach.
It wouldn't hurt. I've got some stuff I need to buy. Groceries. And there's a shop I want to check.
Okay.
Is it real food this time?
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
Think of it as a talent.
Dang.
Let's just go, Zach.
Okay. I smell. Okay, hold on. I'm eating some chocolate. A smile. I really won this time. The vote of any unpleasant thoughts. Regardless of what happened between us these past few days, I don't want to think of harshly of them. What is this Anya looking? Zach make wait, hold on. Eating chocolate. Zach had me wait on the nearby bench upon arriving, prior to going off somewhere. He hasn't returned since, and it's been a good 20 minutes of being left alone entirely to my thoughts. In this weather, the city part gives off a lazier and more lunged vibe than usual, where children are usually seen running around and playing, and there's only people lying, leaning back to their picnic blanket and simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of the food drips by from the nearby cart, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one could catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. I'd like to sleep on this bench if I wasn't waiting for anyone. Soon enough, I see his hulking figure running towards me, carrying a medium-sized box in one hand and casually waving on the other hand at me. He's panting when he reaches my bench. Sweat drips. Oh my god. I'm gonna die in a few more minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Whew. Sweat drips profusely from his forehead, but there's a grin on his face.
Sorry, the line was really long. Really long.
Okay.
You didn't have to run. Sit down first.
Nah, I'm good. Didn't want to make you wait for these.
What did you bought? I don't know what's in the blue box before he opened it. Ooh-wee. Receive a cinnamon rolls from Zachary. Cinnamon rolls, all 6 of them topped with a white cream cheese glaze. And say madalang yan sa Pilipinas. My god. The very same one I bought after I sold my first property. After I met Zach, Ash, and Becca. Sorry. Funny how such a small thing could trigger an instant memory, no matter how mundane it is. I don't say no to free food, but why is he getting me this now?
What for?
He leans on an empty space beside me, wiping the sweat off his forehead before answering.
An apology. And his thanks for yesterday and the other day.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to buy me anything, Zach.
You were upset. You haven't been yourself recently, and people kind of miss that, you know?
Are you just saying that, or...
No, really. Rebecca told me. You know how she is. Ashton, too.
Ashton was an ass. He should have been named Ashhole instead.
Yeah.
He went a little overboard, yeah. And I can talk to him if you want.
He'll still tease me about it, even if it's Rebecca telling him to stop. Besides, I can handle him.
Mm-hmm.
You always do. And yesterday, when you talked me through my little slump, I thought, hey, I want our old Isabella back.
Uh-huh.
Are you still upset?
There are times where I wish Zach has been my big brother, or Becca, my older sister. Maybe life wouldn't be a little easier then. Maybe Papa wouldn't be as sick as he is. Maybe I wouldn't be alone here. But then again, if they were what I wish them to be, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't met Ash too. Life back home is tough, but for all that, I couldn't change it for one selfish wish. In this city of 68,000 people, I have people I could depend on. 3 of them, in fact. If you hear me doing this, because I'm eating chocolate. When I wish about it, and when you think about it, and you compare the number to the odds of finding someone like them, I'm missing this city of nameless people. I'm lucky.
Thanks a lot for today, Zach. You didn't have to, but you did. I can always count on you.
Just me? No Ashton or Rebecca? Oh boy, they won't be happy to hear that. I don't mind being the favorite, though.
Nope, no favorites. But you cook better than both of them, so that's a plus.
It's always been food with you, ain't it?
Excuse me.
Don't put it like that! You're making me sound like a glutton.
I'm not saying you are, but it does feel good to know there's someone I can invite for food to be able to eat all of it.
Only that? I thought we were also art buddies.
Oh yeah, she actually studied fine art, but she dropped out.
Oh, that too. But the food thing really stands out when you think about it. You do eat a lot for someone your, size.
Low blow. I take pride in my height.
So, is it okay now? Do you feel better?
Aw, that's kind of sweet.
Does it still scare you?
Look, chocolate when you're already coughing. Well, it is chocolate. Might as well just eat them. Oh my god.
A little. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out somehow. It's not as bad as the other day, and Father Norman helped too. I should have brought something to thank him.
Oh, we could visit him anytime. He loves hearing from the young ones.
I know, Rebecca. Oh my god, she's the same height as me. Short queens too. Oh my god. And she's, I'm not saying it. Dang. I also like cinnamon rolls. Teleserie ang putek.
He isn't that old, is he?
Don't know. He doesn't tell. I think I might have seen his face somewhere before. I just couldn't recall when or where. Ash says he looks like his boss, so the bartender at the local pub if he squints. Don't take his word for it, of course. He might have accidentally inhaled something from the forensic lab again when he said that.
Okay, let me drink. Oh god, I'm not reading it. Oh no. Things may have not been the easiest lately, but it certainly isn't the worst that has happened. We do end up sharing the cinnamon buns between us, despite Zach insisting that it's only for me, but more than the food, there is a relief and contentment.
If you need anything, just ring, okay? Like when Ash annoys you too much. I'll help you with him, best friend or not.
No way. I can take him on.
Still an extra muscle wouldn't hurt, yeah? Just let me know, and I'll back you up. My sister knows this one thing to shut him up when he's being his usual self. Ask me what it is whenever you want, and I'll spill it.
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
He leaves me with a smile and a wave. Off to some new gig again. As for me, still need to talk. Becca, Ash, and I put petty argument aside like an adult we all are. We all are, sorry. This, however, is a start, no matter how small it may be. I just hope I can keep them safe. A light wind blows again, sending dry leaves swirling and the distant smell of the earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good. I need to visit a grocery too. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near near the park? The cat's name is Brutal, huh? Or at least that's what his scholar says. What? What a fucking way to shift. It's an odd... Hold on. And I'm back. Sorry, I have to think like that. It speaks grace much like the one that carries. It shows in the way he wishes his tail and his eyes follow my hands every movement. I'm not sure what he find fascinating in me, to be honest. I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea. Carrying 2 heavy bags of the nearly bought art materials and grocery wouldn't have or a sure ride home. And inside, perhaps I shouldn't have brought all of this at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat, in a company of cats curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. You're just a black cat, but at home, they consider it ill omens.
Don't look at me like that. I can act
Yeah, it
graceful as
jumped.
well
What
if I
happened
want
to the
to.
story? It jumped. Yeah, it jumped. Not that I ever act graceful in my life. Of course, growing up with a rowdy younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use mopping. A short breather and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company is bad even it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Where's your owner anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner. That's what the collar for, isn't it? A bundle is strapped on one hand of its paw, though I wonder what happened to it. Did he run
Well,
away?
if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
As I'm about to put one in my mouth, he meows. My hand stuck.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him warily. He sniffed it once and twice before.
Borussia!
Oh, it's her. Marion McCulloch or something. A good, properly pet-trained brutally respond as soon as he was called. Recognition come as soon as my head snapped in the direction of the voice. Miss McCulloch. Miss McCulloch's hard to miss with what her height.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you? Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Veruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
I think she's what do you call this? What do you call this? She's Irish. Sorry, she's Irish.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
Okay.
My Veruthiel's a she.
She. All this time I thought the pause in conversation, if this can be one, it's uncomfortable. We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meeting like this doesn't happen a lot. If it does, a simple nodding of its head is enough. So, trying to be friendly wouldn't hurt, right? Let's talk about the cat, because...
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Ang sungit mo naman.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Back at home it is. My grandma used to tell me about story about
Nothing
it.
has happened to me so far.
And this pleasure is evident on her face. And of course, I've forgotten that other people black cats are omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. I rack my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out a hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so? It is good to see you again, Santos.
A complete dismissal if I ever heard one. Ang sungit naman, the frick. Is she being so bitchy for? I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold, separating the park and the street. She faced me again, looking like there's something she has forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion.
Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss McCullough that the urban legend aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She is not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
I hasten to pick up all the bags I've left on the bench and run as fast as my leg could take me. In a moment, what I'm carrying in my bag weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere where I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. Cowardice? The food tastes less I don't oh my god. Appetizing. Sorry. The food less appetizing tonight. A pity. One could think that someone who have been on a continuous binge of instant noodle would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what's gnawing me tonight. Neither are my sore muscle. The TV runs louder in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to keep forgetting to turn into forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish they could stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home.
Ooh.
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
What the frick? Huh? Wait. Huh? Rose?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her 2-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
What the freak? Yo. Oh my lord. What the freak? No. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, like legend. That's what everyone has been telling me. So what? And immediately I rushed to my study table in search of my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings slightly to it as soon as it touches its edge. A piece of folded paper, the letter, lying consumably beside it, slips to the floor when I pick up the device. I pay it no mind. But there's more things important. Right now, I need to call her. I need to call her. I was with her. Wait, hold on. I was with her not too long ago and she was okay. No. This isn't Rose. I'm sure of it. I just talked to her and a sob escaped me and hot tears begin to blur my mind. To blur my vision, sorry. One after another they trickled down, weighing by every same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. It happens to Rose so fast. Isabella didn't die that fast. Rose didn't even seem like he was being haunted. Yeah. I was and it was homicide. The one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hand shakes as I navigate to Rose's number and on my contact list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterwork, call me a loser.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again, I dial, whispering, praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose! Don't do this to me! Please pick up! I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
Oh. Butcher case? So if that's the case, it's not is it loud? Okay. If that's the case, wouldn't wait. Oh no. Let me do this. What? Okay, first of all, we didn't show her the letter in the previous. I didn't show her the letter. So why could she not? I have a lot of questions. First of all, she's not haunted because we didn't show the letter to her, and all of a sudden she was brutally murdered. I'm not really sure. The feeling static sound from my phone speaker, but in my ears I could only hear the screams, her pleas, her whisper. Oh my god. We are not saved. A bustling sensation jolt me awake. My body still wants to sleep to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, brooding at me. Slowly I become aware of how awkward my position is and the ache that accompanies sleeping is curled up, positioned the night before. I think she saw the letter along with the rich guy. She didn't. I played a game, I watched it, I didn't let her show it. The only people that saw the letter was the Wrights, the rich guy and a woman, Marianne McCulloch, the interior designer, and our friends, but not her. That's weird. Only okay, well, we will read this. If I even slept at all, the memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weight heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should just destroy it before anyone else have gotten involved. I should have. The notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly. When I look at it as if it's calling me back to the sense of normalcy. Okay. To all the BRC employees, in the light of the recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy policy, and will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expecting to bring a copy of their own attendance log and sales report for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective manager for review. We are expecting everyone's cooperation. Thank you, Joanne, Alice, BRH. If this is one of those typical days, I'll be happy to comply and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feels heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other hand, the place itself is a stark reminder of what my own fear have cost me. I should have. Staying at home will just make us more depressed than going outside. So might as well just. Mopping won't get me anywhere. It's just one of those things, isn't it? We deal with it with a smile no matter how bad things get and hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like a lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. The letter I dropped on the floor last night fluttered open as I passed by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living being fully aware of what they've done. With the half I put it back, shove it to my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This too, I'll deal with it. Somehow I'll find a way and make things right. I have to, before it takes more people from me, even if I must do it on my own. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, and feet shuffling. Overall, today's looks like a typical working day at the BRC. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken question. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed the last night reports, they're likely to see it in the morning news in the papers or in a virus news site on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone is giving a white bird, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only served to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look after my work to know what is it about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of the respect for the dead colleagues. Oddly, I appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
AWOL? With... Oh, I think I'm seeing a pattern. They are the one that used to work in this in this case, the immigrant mansion. They are the one who's supposed to work on it, but all of a sudden they got AWOL'd, and now Rose is gone. I don't think it's about the letter anymore. I think it's about the house. At the end of it, I've been given the entire of Rose workload, including the finalist, the rights paper, and have been promised an ample compensation for my effort. I think expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Okay. Time flies when you do, and by the time I gave notice, it's already late. Everybody's gone, leaving me in the company of the agent. I'm a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Wait, hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Frankly, I turned back to my desktop. A loud tapping of my finger against the key fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background of the place, its history from the current earners, the list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am right. BRC may have a lot of stuff. They may have a lot of agent hired, but I remember those names anyway. After all, they are part of the crew who work with us preparing for the mansion for the open house. And the letters. No, that can be it. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snapped into a place in a fraction of the moment. These people... Rose, the letter...
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often say, right? If I have a proof, then maybe... I don't want to get my hopes up, but maybe there's a way I could save them. The letter, my phone, papers... Anything that could be used, well, I'll grab all of them, stuff in my bag. I can stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... This sound is really creepy, and I'm about to done. Okay, we're gonna finish this before 2 a.m., okay? The noise cut sharply through the room, stamping my hand short from the cramming of the pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but I don't turn it off. Another person is so certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over a wasted company resource. Most of the time it's Rose who does the nagging, but the clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stride my feet takes also echoes through the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. Shoot, it's scary, bruh. Doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground, the paper tray having also been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put somewhere proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood cold. My blood runs cold. It's the ghost bitch. It's the ghost bitch. The chills that makes its way up to my spine as it numbing as the night and the day in the attic. The sheet crinkles under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. Before I can even gather myself to take the first step out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. Hi, can we skip this? I don't want to hear this shit. This is scary. Okay, I'm gonna skip it because I'm fucking scared. So familiar now, and yet with my own traitorous curiosity still presses me to take closer peek over the cubicle wall. Wait. Can I not see this? It's scary. A scream almost escaped my mouth, and as I ducked under my table as soon as I can, my heart was pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sound of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and the telltale stench of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer, the sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone, please save me. Anyone. I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please don't let me hear me. Don't let her near. Oh fucking ass! There's Undertale shit. Okay, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! No! Ah wait! The security.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
And the last line of my prayer have left me, all remains is the hush. None of her footstep nor the chilling sound of she makes. Only silence. Is it safe? Another second passes, and when nothing comes, and that shit creepy. This is so hard. Oh my god, why there's a QAT? Oh shit, no. Fucking us. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Oh my god. Only 3. The second minute stretched out before agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly I open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare to make a move or make a sound. Girl, she knew where you are there. In the face of the terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever is out there. Please, please don't let her notice. I want to leave. What happened? And we're done, though. Okay, I'm gonna save here because this is Hannah's now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Hold on. So we're done. Can I okay. Now that we're actually done, I'm actually happy to get Rose's chapter, because bruh, this game is actually really long. Took me 3 streams already, so I'm hoping to I was actually hoping to finish Isabella's route. Now that we're Hannah's POV, I don't know what's gonna happen. I kind of forgot, but I kind of want to see how Hannah's POV work, because this is their story is like it's happening before they went to the house, and the current where we left with Isabel. So what's if something happening to their side, something is also happening to Isabel. So while we're playing Isabella's route, something is happening to them. So that's how the story works in this game. But yeah, I'm actually really excited that we finish Isabella's route as I wanted to before we end the stream, because bro, it's close to 2 a.m. and I'm kind of sleepy. I'm actually happy, bro. Anyways, before I end the stream, I just want to say that it's been a while since I stream. You see a lot of things happening on my in my Twitter, I finished a game called Koromon, and it's a really cool game. I'm not gonna tell you guys, I'm not gonna bore you yet. So maybe if I stream the what happened to Rose, though, she's dead. I'm thinking that all of those people that are a wall in the company are related to what happened to Rose, because Rose didn't see the letter. Because if you watch my previous stream, I pick not to let Rose see the letter, because I don't want her to be part of the curse. But she died, and all of these people that are a wall, that are part of the people who works in that mansion, literally are a wall. So probably they are dead, same as Rose. Anyways, again, finish Koromon. We're going to play the Nuzlocke of that. It's really fun. I'm not gonna tell you guys that before I stream. I also have a drawing tablet. I've been wanting to draw again after watching PewDiePie's, day 0 to 100 video. So I wanted to do that. I'm not sure how am I going to do it, but hopefully by the time I'm ready to draw, I can finally draw. And who knows, maybe I could do a stream, art stream with the hand cam, because I actually bought, well, not my money, my Modson's money. I actually bought a phone holder for hand cam only, so you guys could see most of the, what is it say, it's hand com hand cam. Okay. Oh my god. Anyways, more I'll be playing more games, and I might do a smash or pass again, because I didn't do that last week. So I'll do a smash or pass on Saturday. I will spoil you guys now. So if people didn't watch this, or they watch it the VOD, they will probably figure out what I'm saying. But I'm going to do a smash or pass League of Legends edition, and then we can pretty much can do a lot of tier lists and smash or pass too as well. But for now, we're gonna do a League of Legends. I was actually hoping to do a arcane kind of, but yeah, I was thinking of what if just do League of Legends, smash or pass. After that, I'm not really sure what to stream next. No, I actually know what to stream. I wanted to stream not the Borderland, because I wanted to change a different game. Probably Don't Starve or Graveyard Keeper. I was thinking of Graveyard Keeper. Also, I wanted to do a Nexomon. It's similar to Koromon, much better for if you play Pokemon around Gen 4 to Gen 5 era. You will like Koromon and Noxomon, because those two games are literally just like Pokemon Gen 4 to Gen 5, but much better. So you will definitely like it. So I was thinking of playing that, and also Mad Father 2 as well. I wanted to do some nostalgic game. I mean, people probably know what Mad Father is. I wanna do Outlast 2, kind of finish it. Project Zomboid, probably Pumpkin, Panic, Slime Rancher, and Stardew. There's actually a lot to be fair. Yeah, now that I sit there looking at it, there's too much. For the meantime, yeah, I just wanna like, you know, keep what I wanna play before, because I have a lot. Yeah, I will do a Walking Dead series to kindergarten, honey pop, whatever the fuck I would do. There's so much, and I've been because Modsan gave me a Steam money to buy games, but it was just like 400 pesos only. So I was waiting for another sale to happen, because if that happens, I was willing to get what I was looking for. Maybe something like probably a tabletop or Stocklands. I wanted to buy Stocklands too, because that shit is kind of far to play. And actually there's a lot, but you know, I'm not that rich. So hoping we could get those games going on streams. And yeah, and also I did change my what do you call this funds, the cut vet funds, because I was hoping to get two of my cats get neutered, for them not to go outside anymore, so they won't get farbo. So I don't know when that fund will I don't know when it's the due date, but I was hoping, you know, maybe it could help. I'm not really sure, but I'm just saying, because some of you guys do ask a lot. So yeah, anyways, it's getting really late, and I'm gonna take some, you know, good rest now, and tomorrow I'll be, you know, taking a lot of my time to study drawing back from zero, because I used to draw in traditional. Now that I'm drawing in tablet, so I'm gonna take some time off, just one day, which is tomorrow, to study drawing and probably learn the mechanics of the app. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my stream. We finish Isabella's route. Next time we will continue with Hannah's route now, and yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Matane everyone.